Hello guys, are you an importer or you're planning to import and you're still an importer and you're still looking for urgent 2K? Then you're doing something wrong. That is why in this video I'll be showing you what to do and how much you're going to earn from what I'm about to mention. Welcome back to your channel. Here in this channel, we'll talk about how to make legit money online, importation, business growth, and everything import. Now let's just go straight. I've received so many requests to post this video, just that today I said, okay, let me just post this video to also not just to make mouth. No, I'm not making mouth, but to motivate someone. So if you're this person that you've been importing and you're still looking for urgent 2K, my dear, that means you're doing something wrong. I was once like you. I was importing, and sometimes I will even buy goods and it will just be in my house. It will just be there. Sometimes I'm like, what is this? This goods will just be there until Holy Spirit revealed this to me. My husband also mentioned that, your friend is doing this, why not join? And I was like, I didn't even see big deal in it. I was like, are you sure this thing will fit? Until I listened to him, I said, okay, let me start. And I started, and today, okay, let's just go ahead. So what I'm talking about is pre-ordering from China. Pre-ordering from China. I know so many persons will not understand. When we talk about pre-ordering simply means buying things with people's money from China and coming in here. You guys pay shipping fee when it arrive, and everybody get their items. Yes, the only thing you need to build is so one of the things you need to build, number one, is your trust. You need to build trust, customer trust. And if you don't start, how will you build this trust? You cannot just build trust without starting. And I've mentioned so many pre-order secrets. You can also secrets, you can also go through my other videos to see. And so many persons were like broke. Some persons came to me that, ma'am, I also informed them about this pre-ordering from China. They thought it was a joke until they started, and they started giving me their testimonies, and I'm going to be revealing how much pre-ordering pays. Yes, how much pre-ordering pays. Yes. All right, but disclaimer. All right, this disclaimer is for you to not, number one, very important, result differs. So your profit depends on your pricing, your supplier, your volume, the exchange rate, and your expenses. So don't just compare yourself with others. But if it's about pre-ordering pays a lot. Yeah. So one of my students chatted me up and said, oh my God, you have really turned me into a millionaire. I was like, ooh, what do you mean? She said, see the money she's cashing out from this. I was like, wow, congratulations, girl. So another person, my group member, so many persons in my group, they're also pre-ordering under me. One of them chatted me up and said, this month she made 200K. Cool cash. I was like, ooh. She said, the other one also, she told me, I said, Jenny, wow, I didn't know it's like this. That she earned 300,000 naira in a month after the pre-ordering section. I was like, wow, are you for real? The other one told me she's about to resign from her job. The other one already resigned. So I love gingering women. If I see you that you are this kind of person, that you are business related person, you want to move out of your comfort zone, then leave it to me. I go ginger you until you move out of that comfort zone. All right. So pre-ordering pays. And there are so many things you need to avoid if you want it to pay you real good. You can make up to millions pre-ordering. I know of one of our colleagues, one of our importer colleagues. This lady is cashing out. I don't want to mention her group. If I mention, many of you might know her. She is cashing out big time. In each pre-ordering section, I know how many millions she makes. She makes cool cash. She has so many staffs working for her. Me, my own that is even little, I have, by God's grace, I have staffs working for me, and I pay staffs. And can you imagine that even when I was working my 9-to-5 jobs, the amount I'm even paying my staffs now, I did not receive that amount from my bosses. I did not. and I was stressing myself. I will back my baby, I will do this one, I will make sure I get to office by 7 a.m. Hey, sometimes traffic, and I will come back so exhausted. And at the end, they will pay. When they pay you, you be like, just 1 week, 2 weeks, you don't see the money again. All right. Do you know that my staffs now, the amount I'm paying my staffs now are more than the amount that I receive monthly then when I was working. So in case you're not an importer, calm down. So many persons under me, my group, all right, that owns preorder group, many of them are not importing by themselves. But they are the ones now giving me these testimonies. And when they give me these testimonies, I'm super excited because I love people also, making it. I love people making it. You cannot stay near me and you will not make it. It's not possible. God no go gree. So I love people making it. So if you're this kind of person that yes, you want to utilize your gadgets, you want to make use of your phone, you are this kind of person that you are good in typing, you are good in, even if you're not good in talking too much, you can type, then go to the description icon, join my group link and join our pre-order ball group. I post, you post. That is what most of them are doing, and they are cashing out. Some of them are even a 9-to-5 worker, and they're also doing pre-ordering, and they are using insurance. One of them told me now that pre-ordering is no more her side hustle. That when she started, she looked pre-ordering as her side hustle, but now her 9-to-5 jobs is now her own side hustle. I say, are you for it? She said, yes. Her 9-to-5 job is her side hustle. So you just need to know all these things. Join the pre-order my group. We have started a new batch. As I post, you post. Add your own profit. Add your own profit. Add your own profit. It's very, very important. You cannot just stay and say you are not cashing out. It's not possible. All right. But there are some things about pre-order you need to know. There are some things about pre-order you need to know. Pre-ordering requires patience. That one is true. Pre-ordering requires patience. No person that you want to go into this business, it requires patience. You need to be patient enough. Especially if, maybe, for example, shipping company delays, even when your customers are pressurizing you, calm down. It requires patience. All right. Another thing you should know again, that customer trust is everything. When I started newly, I was like, I need customer trust. But when you start, just start. When you start, post customers' reviews. All right. Then when I said newly, I remember it was my husband that patronized me. He bought sandal for his son. One of the other person patronized, bought for her son, like that. I got only 3 orders. Then after buying, I used air shipping. Then I unboxed. That was when I built customers' trust. Immediately I unboxed, I made a video on the unboxing. Then the next batch was boom. Then we brought in 4 cartons through sea. I was shouting. Then like that, 12 cartons like that. This our last January batch now. We brought in 73 cartons on sea. So you see, it just requires patience. The customer's trust is everything. The another one again, one mistake can wipe profits. So you need to be very careful. One mistake can wipe profits. All right. So in case you are importing yourself, make sure you check through. Check through. Yes. Check through. There was someone that imported I've gotten the kitchen something, and they gave the person beads. One of them imported mixed clothing, jeans. They gave the person rags. So one mistake can cause profit. So you need to check. Unless maybe you're under someone, then you calm down. But if you want to do this yourself, bringing it to yourself and pre-ordering, you need to be very, very careful and be prayerful. And it's not about being careful. It's just God's grace. Be prayerful so that God won't, direct your step to those bad suppliers. Now, volume matters more than hype. Volume matters more than hype. So even in your group, you need to build in volume. You need to bring in members. All right. If you don't know how to run a Facebook ad, run Facebook ads. advertise you. When I said newly, I was posting in different WhatsApp groups, right, that accept links. I will post there. Some other accept link, I'll just do a write up until God help us now, not even there. So when you start, all these things are what you should do. All right. So this is why many people fail. They fail because not because pre-ordering doesn't work, but because they don't manage it well. If you are pre-ordering, have a separate bank account. Don't use your personal account for your pre-ordering account for your pre-ordering business. Yes, I once made that mistake. I used my normal account. Then if you now be seeing money, you think it's your own. Pre-ordering money is not your money. You don't make that mistake. Don't make that mistake, because once you go and tamper with it, it will affect your business big time. So separate that account. You should know that this is your account. Now this one is my own money. So when you're spending, you know what you're spending. All right. So it's very, very important. So another key lessons I learned is price correctly matter. When you're pricing correctly, it matters. So pricing correctly matters. That's why I say you should increase your volume, because in China purchase, the higher the quantity, the lower the price. That is how they do their thing. The higher the quantity, the lower the price. In Bangladesh, it's not their business. They'll just tell you, MOQ this. If you like buy 1,000 pieces, the same price. But China, the higher you buy, the lower you get, the lower item price you get. Now, tracking expenses saves profit. When you're doing your expenses, be very, very careful. All right, be very, very careful. I used to say, don't touch money till you know that badge is over, till you have finished buying, and because someone can just come and ask for refund and want to come and make trouble, you go just carry money refund. And there was one of my group members now. Items arrived and she was like feeling somehow, it has not gotten to her turn. She said that in case she went to start chatting, she started chatting on my admins of, I bought something over 1M and they have not given my goods. Why? You know the procedures, that it's not your turn for you to get, because we do sort turn by turn, we sort. So because you bought something over 1M, then you are moving around telling my admins. I just set her up. I say, madam, give me breakdown, give me account number, let me send your money. She was shocked. So if you not gather yourself, they chop up, you know, go get that amount. I said, gather, you give me your breakdown. Let me forward this your money. And why will you be going to my admins and going to different parts saying you bought something what I have not? Don't you know the procedure? That it's not yet your turn to collect your goods. That was when she kept her mouth shut. So just imagine, say, I go dey panic, I go dey run. No. I told her, I will refund your money, refund you. Yes, when later sell the thing, carry my money back. That's what I tell my people. If you want to come and carry shoulder, I won't look for who to insult. Because if it's insult, in pre-ordering you will get it. But just know how to manage it. Now, communication reduce stress. That's one thing that I've learned. Try to communicate. Try to communicate with your group members. I do communicating on the group. So communication matters. So let's stop here so that this video won't be too long. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe. See you in my next video. Bye.